Welcome to Socrato. In this demo video, we will see how to upload the assignment results. There are two types of results upload which is allowed in Socrato groups. One, where you have the results already in a Excel format, which you might have received from the state agencies or from other sources. Or you can directly input the data for each question for each student. Once you have uploaded the data, you can edit it at any time. Please remember, before uploading of results in a group, the test for which you are uploading the result must be mapped to the group, as well as the student for whom you are uploading the data should be part of the group. If not, the new student will be created. So let's just come to socrato.com and see how the process will work. Let's log in as instructor@esharp.com. Once I'm logged in, let's go into the groups, and I've already set up the groups which, if I look into the hierarchy, then I'm part of a group where I have a test set up, Summer 2008 Math Master and Math 1 group. Over here I've also set up certain number of tests, which is around 5 or 6 tests which are already mapped up, as well as the algebra factoring. And we also have certain students who are already part of the. So the first thing which we will do, in order to upload the content, you can go enter or import scores. At this point of time, you will select for which test you want to upload the scores. So I know that for March 2008 I have some data available. I'm going to do this thing, upload demo from Excel. That's the tag. I've put it out there. Let's put out the date as if this test was conducted on July 1st. And all what you need to do, you go into Excel, and this is a typical file which has been received, where you have the student name, and for each question which exists into that test, which in this case there are 42, and the score, scaled score and performance level, we are going to pick up the 3 students over here and just select the student name and the rows for which you want to collect the data. Copy this, come over here, paste it, and then you click on show, and it quickly parses out that what is going on there. Now you can click import. When you click import, Socrato goes and analyzes and says, do you have any existing student in the system? If they are, then the list will begin to show up. If not, you can simply leave it as create new student, and the data is available for the student. In case if you have not put out the raw score, the system will calculate one for you. The scaled score and the performance level is something which you will have to enter manually, or you can leave it empty if you don't have that information. All the information which you entered is there, and we just click it as import. Once the import process starts, the system or Socrato is going to check that you have the right count of questions. Each question type is mapped to the question type in this particular test which we are selecting. The student, if it does not exist, it's creating that student, making them member of the group, which you can go and later on invite those students, as well as the entire processing is happening in the background along with the results calculation. This process can take some time. So depending upon the number of students and the number of questions in a test, it can be a somewhere between 30 to 50 second activity, or it can even go longer. Another thing which you will notice, that in this Excel file, if there is no data for the student, in that case that student will be ignored from the upload process, because system just is still figuring it out that do you really want to upload the data or not. Once your upload is complete, at that time you have the summary of the result and you are done. Now let's look at the show member sessions. In this situation, it says that there are 2 uploads which has happened. You can anytime go and look at that this was the result which was uploaded by you, you have an option to go and edit this thing at any time, and you can go and change the scores. So here I'm fixing the scores for one student, and let's say we are going to give this guy for the open response question instead of 1.5 point, and you just submit it, and the score for this person will get adjusted after that. So his score just went up. The second way where you can upload the data is the manual process, where you go into this thing and we will select some smaller test. This is we'll put out a demo manual upload of data. Let's put it out today's date. I just received this thing from my students. Sample upload of data, results data. And do you want to enter manually? Yes. In this case, what is happening, system will go and analyze all the students which are part of your group. They have to be member, and for each question it is giving you the option what did the student response was. You don't have to worry about whether this is right or wrong at this stage, and system will go and figure it out when the entire upload is getting completed. So we are just going to fill out everywhere B, and let's see how good or bad we do. If you want, you can fill out the total raw points. If you don't fill it out, system will calculate one for you. Fill in this information. In this situation where all the questions were multiple choice, so you have the selection box available. If there are no multiple choice questions, but if they are open response, in that situation you can enter the actual scores out there, and here the summary results comes out. And now we can go into the show member sessions, and what you will notice that now you are seeing 1 2 3 4 sessions which we just entered. You also are getting a quick score. Oh, we got 3 questions right with very minimal effort. In this situation we got only 1 right for student number 2. You have the option to go and edit this data at any time, and you can say, well, I want to populate A, and here it comes. Oh, the raw score went up by 1 point, and that's pretty much it to upload the results out there. And the few other quick things, once you come here, you can review the list of all the sessions which you have uploaded. They will show up over here. If your students, student 1 and 4, if they have taken the session on their own, in that case that session list, that summary will also begin to show up on the same page over here, but you will not be able to edit them. You can jump from here on the review, and you can see exactly which questions they got wrong, which questions they got right. You can edit questions over here if you want to. You can also look at a summary score level. So I hope this gives you insight into how to upload student session data. It's pretty simple. You can upload it either from the Excel or manually. Once you have uploaded, you can go and edit them, and you can generate reports off of this thing. In order to generate the reports, you can now go over here in the reports area, and you can look at question distribution or the various other type of reports. So I hope this helps. If you have any question, visit us at www.socrato.com and send us an email